friends, and welcome back. Let's go straight to the point, okay, my friends? We talked earlier today about Hamas and the Palestinian people, the Jewish people, and everything else. This talking point is now about the United States. There was an incident, a 74-year-old Jewish man was waving his flag, and of course there was a pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian counter demonstration right there. So those issues, hold on a second here, that thing what happened was there was an altercation with the pro-Palestine group against a single Jewish man. He got hit over the head with a megaphone, he stumbled backwards, fell to the ground, hit his head on the pavement, on the concrete, and later on died of brain bleeding in a hospital. The hospital doctor or professor, whatever he was, the corona actually, determined it was a homicide. And that piece of shit, this PLO, Hamas terrorist supporter who pushed him, hit him over the head with the megaphone, should be charged with murder. But, like it is in our society, if you're on the left, you can get by with murder. Look at all the shit happened with Black Lives Matter and the criminal piece of shit George Floyd. A criminal who died of fentanyl overdose in his blood while he was standing still. He was already a walking dead man. The whole country was on fire because it fit the narratives of the left. A black guy got murdered by police, that was the narratives. Right? George Floyd, statues everywhere. Now, where is the support for the Jewish community, for that man who got murdered on the streets of Los Angeles? Let me read you what happened, what's in the paper. And I'm quoting out of the Times of Israel, the news source. Because I checked all the other news sources out. On all this fucking ABC, NBC, CBN, NSNBC, MSNBC, all those crooked AP, all those news outlets. They say, a Jewish man waving his Jewish flag stumbled backwards, fell on the ground, and later on died in a hospital. Nobody, not one of those pieces of crap outlets, the news outlets, the mainstream media, alright, wrote down the truth, what really happened, that he got hit over the head with a megaphone, stumbled backwards, fell to the ground, and later on died. If I push someone and that person falls down the steps and dies, it's my responsibility. Manslaughter, murder. But they don't report that because it does not fit the narratives of this stinking shit-ass mainstream media. Anyway, let me read to you guys. Okay, a Jewish man died of a pro-Palestinian protest struck. A Jewish man has died after a pro-Palestinian protester struck him in the head with a megaphone on Sunday, according to the local Jewish Federation. The altercation occurred at the pro-Palestinian protest on Sunday. That Assembly Weekly in Westlake Village in Los Angeles, California. According to the statement by the Jewish Federation of Greater Los Angeles and the police report, the man Paul Kessler, 69 years old, I was wrong at 74, 69 years old, was struck in the head with a megaphone held by one of the protesters and died of his wounds on Monday. A statement on Monday from the Ventura County Sheriff's Office ruled the death a homicide and confirmed many of the details in the Federation's statement. Now, if you go to any other outlet, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, NBC, all you find there, what has started in the beginning. A man tumbled backwards at the pro-Palestine demonstration, and they don't died. There's nothing in detail because it didn't fit the narratives. They're trying to push that off. Hopefully a new story gonna come in, so they don't have to report or talk about it. That's how the American media is. I personally, I do not understand where the hatred comes. Like I said in my last podcast, where the hatred comes against the Jewish people. I'm not Jewish. I just see black and white, gray and light. I see that. And if something would be not right, what the Jewish people would do, I would stand here the same way and defend the other side. But I don't see that. I see only hate, distaste, and lies against the Jewish people. May it be over in Israel, what the IDF now does in Gaza, or is it here in the United States? On January 6th, the peaceful protest, when Trump gave a speech short of the White House ground down there, people stormed the White House, the Congress building. People did bad things, yeah. Nobody should break windows, break doors, break barricades. But nobody died of the hands of the demonstrators on January 6th. And still today, the FBI is looking for people who attended this January 6th demonstration. They won't let up. The FBI is in the pockets of the fucking Democratic Party, of fucking Joe Biden and his goons, his administrations. And now, what happened in Israel, that fits the narratives again. Now they can rally their groups again. Their pro-Palestine demonstration. 10,000 people marched up to the White House on the weekend. Defaced all the statues of George Washington there. Spray painted. Fucking Free Palestine. Throwing shit over the fence. Rattling the fence, trying to get in. What happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. Nobody got arrested. The police at the White House were standing behind the fence like cowardly shitheads they are and did nothing. I'm really, really getting sick of that shit, what's happened to our country, my friends. I'm tired of it. People die because they exercise the right to demonstrate. But if it's somebody who does not fit the narratives of the fucking Democrats, there's whisper, there's nothing there. Friends, if we don't win the next election in 2024, the Republican, a real Republican, not some shithead like Mitt Romney or things like that, they are not Republicans. They're not conservatives. They are traitors to our country. So fuck you too, Mitt Romney. If we don't win the 2024 election, it's gonna be all over. There's not gonna be another Republican president in my lifetime. If they win again, actually I wouldn't call it win, if they cheat again and steal like they did last time. Because they did stole the election from Donald Trump. They submitted fake mail-in ballots. They submitted fake counts. Anything they could do to win the election or steal the election last time, they did. And they tried again. They had 4 years time now. 3 years now, but next year they had 4 years time to come up with another scheme. And as long as we have people like that in the White House, in our administration, in our marital system, like the mayor of Washington, Democrat, mayor of New York, Democrat, governors, all those democratic governors, they're all like a spider web, they all work together to destroy our country. It's just like communism. This is what their idea is of running the country. The citizens go to work, pay your taxes, we take your money, we decide what we're going to do with it, you have no input. And if you speak up about that, you're deemed a domestic terrorist. So fuck you, Biden administration. All of you guys. What you gonna do? Come to my house? Go ahead. Come to my house. See what happens. I'm sick and tired of that shit. A man get murdered on the streets of Los Angeles because he's a Jew. Yet nothing happened to those pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas terrorist supporters? I'm out.